welcome to JazzedTutorials, and today I want to show you a very awesome text effect. It's very simple. I probably could have used this as a back to basics video like 2 days ago, but I got really busy and didn't really do one, so I'm going to show you guys this cool tutorial today. Since tomorrow's Valentine's Day, I figured why the heck not show you this one. So it's a heart type of text effect. It's like I don't even know what you want to call it. I don't even know. I'm just going to say Valentine's Day text effect for the title. So if that's really throwing you off and making you seem like it's lame, it's still pretty cool. Look at the thumbnail, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Alright, now my canvas obviously will be smaller than yours. I started out with a big canvas around 800 by 600. And then of course once I had the text at the size I wanted, I downsized the canvas to this size. You want to make sure that you start off with a very gray background. Don't go too much to the white side, but also don't go too much to the black side of the color choice. So go with a gray color you think is in the middle of black and white. That's a bit hard to decide, but that's where you have to go with that. And that's what I've chosen here, is something along that guideline. And you'll know why, and reason being is because the effect that we're showing you, it really showcases the best in this color choice. So I'd go with that of any color, just saying. But don't worry, we will spice up the background a little bit to make it look cooler and not as dull and boring. So let's go with our text. I chose this bold text here. Any bold text of sort will work. It doesn't matter what it is, just make sure it's very big and bold and use any size you like. The color for my font is this right here, but you can use any light font any light color you like as well, but that's what I've chosen and it might look good for you. Alright, next we're going to double click this and we're going to add a few effects to it. Double click. We're going to start with the inner glow setting. I have my blend mode set to overlay, 75% opacity, and I have black as my choice of color. The only thing I'm changing down here is the size is 10 pixels, and I believe the source should say edge, but yours might say center. Please say edge. Okay? Alright, next we're going to add a gradient overlay. Now, this is a preset gradient that came with my version of Photoshop. Some of the older versions don't have all these presets that I have, because CS6 and above have all these cool new presets and stuff, so you guys may not have it. But you can always check by going over here, clicking the word load, and then click all the presets within your file for gradients, and load those and see what you get, and yeah. So this is here, it's a very weird, it's just called the blue, yellow, and pink. That's the name of the gradient. In case you don't have this, I'll just show you what it is briefly. It's this blue color here, this green color here, this yellow color, and this pinkish orange color, and lastly this very pink color right here. Okay, now if you don't like those colors, you can of course switch it up a bit, but make sure you stay within a light toned hue like those. Maybe not those exact colors, but anything light like that would look good with this tutorial. So click OK once you got your gradient all good and stuff. Make sure the blend mode set to soft light, and then you can move forward by going to your pattern overlay section. So next is the pattern overlay. Now this pattern I will provide for you in the link in the description box below to download, because if I were to show you how I made this pattern, it would be a whole tutorial in itself. So I'd rather not give you a boring tutorial on that and just be nice and give you the link below to download. So much easier, I promise you. So go and click that, download it, and you're going to want to import this into Photoshop. I'm sure you know how to do that, but in case you don't, click over here, click the gear grinder thing, and load your pattern through the preset. Alright, once you have that loaded, click it and select blend mode of overlay. And your scale needs to be set to 33% and needs to link with the layer. Sometimes linking with the layer is not checked off, but you should make sure it is in yours. Alright, lastly, we're going to add an outer glow. And these settings are almost the same as our inner glow settings, but not quite. The blend mode is soft light, which is not what it was in our inner glow. but everything else is basically much the same. 75% opacity and 10 pixels for our size. Technique is software, and that's basically that. Click OK, and you should see something like that. That's pretty cool, wouldn't you say so? I'd say so. All right, now we're going to spice up our background just a bit. Not much, but we're going to make it look pretty cool. Go ahead and go select your paint bucket tool. That's right below your eraser tool. And it's going to say foreground, but click that and select pattern. Select the pattern that you've downloaded before, the one we used inside the text right there, you see? Click that. And make a new layer above your background. And on that new layer, click the paint bucket and import that there. And then change the opacity down to 20% because it's black and you want to fade in really nicely. And there you have it. That is the awesome heart text effect. I guess we could call it a glowing heart text effect, right? Yeah, we'll go with that. So that's the title. That's what it's going to be. If you want to add other things to this as well, you can. I didn't, but you're more than welcome to. It's your text, it's your effect, it's your awesomeness. So take it as you will. And at this point, like I mentioned in the beginning, you can now go to your crop tool and resize this to suit wherever you want it. I like that. That'd be a cool header actually. But yep, there you go. Cool Valentine's Day text effect. So thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting if you do. If you like what you see, hit subscribe if you haven't. If you are subscribed, that's awesome. I love you. You're part of Team Awesome, and Team Awesome is awesome. So much awesomeness. Alright, I'll catch you guys later, and you have a great Valentine's Day. And stay classy.